We all know how important the battery is with these new regulations in F1, and it seems like almost every race drivers are still complaining about how it works.
I got run out of battery very early.
Working with power the whole race, so
we are too energy dependent. We're just losing a lot of time in the straight.
This new system essentially gives you like 1 trillion extra horsepower when engaging the battery, and managing it is super important throughout the race. This has obviously translated to F126 as well, so I've been wondering, would it be possible to beat the 0% AI without using the battery or the straight line overtake mode throughout the entire race? Okay, we're gonna do this at Spa because there's a really good mix of like long straights and corners, so I think that's gonna be a good place to see how important the battery is. We might as well go with the worst car in 2026, Aston Martin's tractor. As per usual, gonna start from the back. Okay, here we are. We're gonna put the ERS deploy down to none for the entire race, and we're not allowed to use this, like, DRS mode, the active arrow. So both of those things should make us a lot slower in a straight line. So we can overtake in the corners a little bit. Those guys, I don't know what they're doing. So this is gonna be the major problem. Like, we're gonna pass Stroll and Lawson down the straight here, but without this overtake mode, and without using the battery, we're just gonna get re-overtaken immediately. Well, we are definitely slower in a straight line, but we're already into the points, and I feel like this maybe isn't as big of a handicap as I thought it would be. Okay, I never thought I'd say this, but I think in this update, they made the 0% AI even worse. They are insanely slow. Like, what is that? What are we doing here? Yeah, so we've we've pretty much done the challenge up into P1 before the lap's even over. So I think we're gonna need to add a variable here. Okay, we're gonna try this again, but we're gonna give the AI a full lap head start. So we're gonna start a lap down, and hopefully we'll get a bit more of a challenge. I'm honestly really surprised. I feel like they made them worse. Okay, here they come around the final corner. So once the guy in last place passes us, that's when our race starts. There we go. That's Bortoletto in last place. And our race begins. So we've got 11 laps to try to get back to the front of the pack with no battery and no straight line mode or whatever they're calling it.
Eventually.
There we go. We have unlapped ourselves on lap 2. So now we gotta put in some good times. I don't even know if this is doable, to be honest, but even without the battery and the DRS thing, we are gaining like well over 10 seconds a lap. So maybe it is possible, but it's gonna be very tight.
A few inches later.
We'll get a couple more here. This will be us up into P9 with pretty much 1 lap to go. I don't think we can do it. They're just a little bit too far ahead. It's gonna be, we'll probably get science here, so we'll finish in P4. But to be honest, there were a couple sloppy laps there, so I think this is possible. I'm gonna try this again.
Later.
We just need like 1 more lap, dude, and we'd get him. We're finishing P3, so better than last time. Maybe the Aston Martin is just barely too slow. Maybe we try it with a faster car. Okay, I feel like the Alpine is a natural jump up. It's not like super fast, but it's like, you know, top of the midfield. Okay, we'll try this again. So this is attempt number 3 with starting a lap down. Hopefully this makes a difference. It should be faster. I think we'll give ourselves a bit of a rolling start here as well. That should help to make a move a little bit faster on our first lap. But here we are. We're underway. We'll see how this works out. So the key here, or with any challenge when you're a lap down, is to cut through the fields as like swiftly as you can. You don't want to get held up behind people. And once you can get through the pack, you need to set super fast lap times because you really need to gain as much time as possible. Okay, so we have unlapped ourselves on lap 2 again, this time a bit earlier on. so maybe that makes a difference. I do think this car's faster. Okay, we're settling in here. We're in the groove, but we still have over a minute to catch up to Ocon. But we are definitely faster. I mean, we set a 1:54.9. That's a faster time than the Aston ever set. Here we go. We're going to pass Stroll up the inside. And that is our first overtake for position on lap 8. About to be lap 9. So we still have a long way to go. Okay, we'll get Bottas here on the straight. That's up to P9. But he might... Yeah, there he goes. That is... Dude, that's, like, insane. We'll get past Piastri and Alonso here as well. But the problem is, the gap to the leaders is huge. There's a McLaren and a Ferrari that are just running away. That's gonna kill us. We'll get Russell here on corner exit. So that's up into P4 on the final lap now. Behind Verstappen. Russell's gonna come back. Down the hill into Eau Rouge. So he gets us back. We'll get him through here onto the straight. And he's just gonna, yeah. That is insane. And he's long gone. The gap to these two in front is still pretty big. We'll see what it is to Lando. It's 15 seconds. Damn it. Okay, well, we'll try with the Red Bull now. It's still not the fastest car. So, you know, I guess we're working our way up. Okay, attempt number 4, being a lap down. The 5 red lights are on. And once again, we are gonna go absolutely nowhere. Just gonna sit here. Okay, we've got the rolling start once again. It should help us out a little bit, and we are off. A lap down. Hopefully we can make it work this time. We'll get past these two, past Behrman and Lawson. Really just gotta make sure we don't get held up. Gotta hit all the right gaps between all these guys. Let's pass both the Cadillacs now up the inside of the Racing Bull. Past Stroll now, so we're kind of in P14. We're still technically last, a lap down, but we are making very quick work of all these cars around us. This is good so far. We've got both the McLarens up ahead. This is where we struggle in sections like this. Just no speed on... Whoa. What? What the hell was that?
He didn't use his turn signal!
We've almost unlapped ourselves here, past Sainz and P2. We got Russell leading the race, and we are going to get this move done a lot sooner than the previous attempts. We get it done in Sector 2. Okay, this is looking promising. Okay, on to lap 3. We set a 1:55.6, and that's with overtaking people along the way. So we are definitely faster than the last two cars. There's maybe a chance here. Okay, just over a minute is the gap to Bortoletto. So we still definitely have a lot of work to do, but I think we're on a pretty good trajectory here. We do have one pit stop to make onto the softs, and that's in about 2 laps time. I'm wondering how much the battery is affecting the lap times, because we've lowered the gap already down to 15 seconds. We're flying compared to the AI. So if we had the battery and the straight line mode, I think we'd like be right on them. Okay, into the pit lane we go, onto the soft, so we'll set even faster times. It's really hard to tell how well we're doing because there's such a big gap, but I think we're doing pretty well. Yeah, we're gonna be flying on the soft. So our fastest time right now is in the 1:53s, which is literally like over a second faster than the last 2 cars. Dude, there's so much grip on these tires. We are gonna knock this gap down very, very soon. It's at 16 seconds. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. But I think next lap, we're gonna be making overtakes. Okay, it's a couple seconds to Bortoletto, but they're so insanely slow. We're gonna get this move done pretty much right away. Our first overtake for position. Make that 2 up to P20. We'll get a couple more here. Just gonna weave through the traffic around the outside of Hulkenberg up to P17. Dude, I swear they made these guys even slower. It's insane. Okay, heading on to lap number 9. So we'll have 3 laps to try to get back to the front. But the gap to that Mercedes is looking a bit concerning. Whoever that is just completely running away. So that's gonna be difficult. This will be an easy move on Colapinto. We've got a bit of a train of cars up here. We just gotta make sure we don't get held up. We're gonna pick the outside and just swoop around everybody. They're so slow. It's just like surprises me every time. We can maybe get Albon. Never mind. That is insane. It's so, it just runs away. This whole battery thing is just, it doesn't even look real how fast you can just pull away. All right, we'll throw a little throw a little dummy at Lando. He'll defend the inside. That's us up into the top 5 on lap 10. So we're getting there, but that gap to, I think it's Russell, is just absolutely huge. So once we get past this train of cars, we need to set incredibly fast lap times up to 2nd place. Now we can chase after that Mercedes. Okay, on to the final lap here. Russell is 8 seconds up the road. So as long as we don't bottle it, we should be able to get him. We'll gain even more time through Eau Rouge too. For some reason, they like lift at the top here. So that will drop the gap down to 6.5 seconds. I think we got this in the bag. We're gonna make up a lot of time through these corners. We just gotta make sure we're close enough by the time we get to that final straight. The gap is slowly ticking down, almost, 2 seconds now. So we can definitely go for move in the next couple of corners. We've made a lot of overtakes in this section, a little wide through that right-hander, but it doesn't matter because Russell's insanely slow, up to P1 from a lap down. And I think that'll do it. Well, the battery did definitely play a role there. We would have been a lot faster if we could actually use it. Same with the straight line mode or whatever. But that was actually less of a handicap than I thought it would be. Obviously, the AI are terrible. But, yeah, there we go. Last to first, a lap down, no battery, and no active aero ERS overtake straight line